welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. Welcome everyone to the broadcast table. Chris Webber to my right, Greg Anthony to my left. I'm Kevin Harlan and David Aldridge on our sideline. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. These, the new power rankings, they tell a great story. We look at the Celtics. They're moving on up, 4th spot in the rankings this time around.
And checking out the Magic, they've started this year as well as they could have hoped. Playing great basketball, probably exceeding preseason expectations.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Out in the front court along with Tatum. Then there's Tristan Thompson. Then it's Nesmith. And it's Pritchard in at the 1 spot. And for the Magic, Isaac and Carter are manning the post position. Green is out there with Fultz. And it's Mullen in at the small forward. 6 on the shot clock. And looking at where the league has gone, Chris, do you miss the physicality of years past?
I do. I do. I think it needs to be a balance to the game, but I also love the spacing and the fluidity of the game. And so, yeah, I don't miss all those bumps and bruises, but, yeah, I don't want this to become flag football.
Now, here's Tatum. Pass to Nesmith. The Celtics need to get a shot off.
No way.
Three-pointer is right on target.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Carter against Thompson. And here's Green outside. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Well, easy look provided by Carter Jr. Always helps when your bigs can move the rock. Yeah, Kevin. Carter Jr., a player who will occasionally he shoots from deep. Not great success from outside, but he can't keep defenders honest.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Nice ball movement by Boston. Lets it go with a 3. And Brown is good for 3. And as you said with Carter, he's got a long way to go to be a stretch big.
His mid-range game is strong too, Kevin. Not quite comfortable past the line, but he has a nice form to his shot.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Green. That is his first foul of the game. Celtics have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Tatum against Isaac. Stolen by Carter. And here we go. Carter heading to the hoop. Lobbed up there for Green. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Here's Pritchard following the basket by Jalen Green. Here's Pritchard. Misses in close.
Seems like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
Carter at the elbow. Here's Fultz.
Yay!
That's in there. Carter with the assist. Carter's got 3 assists in the game.
He has to keep draining it from deep. When Fultz is locked in from there, it helps his confidence.
Now here's Tatum. And it's Jonathan Isaac with the foul. That's his first foul. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Wendell Carter. Okeke comes in for Isaac. Terrence Ross is checked in for Green. And Anthony subbed in for Fultz. And then for Boston, Brown is checked in for Tristan Thompson. Williams comes in for Nesmith. And it's Portis in for Pritchard. Now here's Ross. Back to Mullen. Outside Anthony. Shoots over Portis. Anthony's shot is off. And so Brown will bring it up for Boston. Trailing by 2. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
And guys, you just can't afford to give away points from the foul line. Not in the NBA. Teams are just too talented.
Yeah, and that's got to be annoying to them. I mean, work hard to get to the line, but fail to capitalize.
Second chance shot.
Mo Bamba.
Williams kicks to Portis. Passes it to Brown. 4 on the clock. To the inside. Brown. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
I mean, what you love about Brown's game right now, he understands the offense, and he understands his role within it.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
That's 2 really unproductive trips in a row, ending in turnover.
Boston making some changes. Al Horford is checked in for Brown, and it's Montrezl Harrell in for Williams. Portis, the pass to Brown. And here is Harrell, covered by Anthony. Shoots from 12. And is Harrell missing? Here's Okeke. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. It doesn't go for him. It's all tied in Orlando. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Magic?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Well, no question. It's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
They've got Anthony. Also, Terrence Ross out there. Bamba is out there with Mullen. And it's Okeke in at the power forward position. That's who's out there for Orlando. Here's Anthony following the bucket by the Celtics. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. The Celtics made the Eastern Conference Finals 3 times over 4 seasons, but last season, injuries and COVID protocols knocked them down a peg. Ownership and management are patiently staying the course. And with their young star talent, this team still has room to improve from within. Guys, back to you.
Well, their upside in a lot of people's view remains. David, thanks.
Oh, they've tailored their offense around him. And let me tell you, he loves playing in the system.
Tatum on the wing. Bamba with the block.
The main weapon in Bamba's attack, the slender, long arms he possesses, helps him block lots of shots.
He's not going to back off when he's down. I mean, when he's got a chance to attack the basket.
Here's Portis after the made shot from Cole Anthony. And now the first timeout called here for Boston. Greg, you know a thing or two about being a floor general. It's no longer just a traditional guard role.
Not at all. Now there are point forwards, even point centers, and an offense doesn't have to run through the backcourt anymore. You look at guys like LeBron and Jokic, it's a different game.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Isaac comes in for Okeke. Green is checked in for Mullen. And it's Fulton for Cole Anthony. Here's Pritchard, guarded by Fultz. Green against Harrell. Great tee that time from Green. Orlando, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Ross finds Green. Back to Ross. Inside, here's Isaac. And Isaac throws it down.
Yeah, Isaac, he just makes dunking look easy. It has an incredible reach and quickly gets up off the floor to throw that one down.
Austin with the ball, following the bucket by Orlando. 1:43 left to play here in the second quarter. 5 on the clock. Here's Nesmith. A new 14 for Boston. For the Orlando Magic, they come in off a good outing against the Timberwolves at Target Center. And stolen by Horford. To the paint. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Horford is low inside, which is what forces the defense to compromise and happen.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Horford. And an area that's often underappreciated for Horford, he's a fantastic passer.
Nothing flashy. Great vision in the post or at the top of the key. and he just keeps it moving and finds the open man.
Brown's checked in for Boston. Williams comes in for Montrezl Harrell. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
All Horford does is affect winning. I mean, in the locker room, practice, games, he's accountable, and he holds others to that same standard.
It's good on the putback. Isaac's got the lead up to 5 now for Orlando.
Yeah, just a fantastic job to stay with the play and just not give up. Excellent effort on the offensive backboard.
Here's Nesmith. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
No, you get it inside like this, you're going to get a high percentage shot almost every time.
Here's Green. Pass to Isaac.
And let's see the stat sheet on Terrence Ross. Some last season stats for him. Last season, he averaged 15 points a game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Yeah, it gives you something you really can rely on going into every game. And you can also work off of him to look to create for others.
And it's sent back by Horford.
Oh, he's a solid shot blocker now. It's thanks to his timing and great anticipation skill. It's not easy scoring on Horford.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Now, here's Isaac. He's coming off a 10-point game against Minnesota. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Pritchard. He's guarded by Ross. Here's Williams. Lays it up off the glass. Williams has got his first points of the night.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Gets it off. No good there. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. It's the Magic leading by a point. 2K Sports back in a moment from the Amway Center.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. The period wrapped up with the teams on level ground and the score tied. They gained a little ground there in the second quarter. What did you think, Kenny, about what we saw from the Magic?
They were simply the better team on the offensive end. Every time the defense made an adjustment, they would make an adjustment on offense. Winning that little cat and mouse game, they'll be difficult to beat.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on Boston?
Terrible execution deal offensive end, rushing things, taking bad shots. Here's a thought. Pound the ball inside. Higher percentage looks, get yourself to the line, get back on track.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back, Kevin Harlan. Go over there.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Unable to get the ball in bounds, they get called for the 5-second violation. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Tatum deciding where to go with it. The Celtics working the ball around now. For the lead, it's hauled in by the Magic. Isaac's got 4 rebounds in this game. On the court for the Celtics. Down in the front court along with Tatum. Then it's Nesmith. Then it's Thompson. And it's Pritchard in a ball.
Oh, he's just such a terrific offensive rebounder. I mean, Carter Jr. excels at using his big body to his advantage on the glass.
For the tie, Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Carter. Orlando leading by 3. Left side, Mullen. Back to Fultz. And the pass to Green. Here's the 3. And they recover it. And Tatum pulls it down.
Might take them a little while to find their stride here in the second half. Only 1 for 4 so far. They just need to calm down, play their game.
And Thompson kicks to Tatum. The baseline jumper goes down.
The height, the footwork. No wonder Tatum's knocked down mid-range from there.
We talk so much about Tatum's influence, Chris, at the offensive end. But he's become an impact defender as well.
Instincts, length. You see he's got added muscles. I mean, Kevin, that's what the best players do at this position. Think about LeBron, Kawhi, KD. All lockdown defenders when they put their minds to it.
And here is Tatum. Following Jalen Green's 3. Shoots from 12. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson.
Yeah, with no defensive pressure at all, you've got to be able to make that exchange.
So for the Magic, Okiki's checked in for Jonathan Isaac. And Anthony's subbed in for Green. Boston also with the sub. Harrell's checked in. So it's Orlando now. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. They host the Spurs after this one. That'll be the second game of a 5-game homestand. So it's the Celtics now. Cole Anthony unable to get his last shot to go in. Kept alive, Thompson. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Look, Thompson's getting after it. A highly skilled offensive rebounder who crashes with power.
And here's Anthony from the arc. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
He's lucky his teammates have picked up the slack for him. I mean, his shooting has been horrific.
Bamba with the block. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Brown is checked in for Tristan Thompson. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. It's stolen by Brown.
Oh, merda.
Tatum against Mullen for the tie. And Tatum with the basket on the assist by Brown. Tatum's got it all tied up now for Boston.
I mean, you see the strength of Tatum already, broad shoulders, and able to make shots through contact.
As do Okiki. Back to Fultz. Driving to the basket with the putback. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Okiki's got his first 2 points of the night.
He makes so many hustle plays, and here he's working the offensive glass for the tip-in.
The Celtics have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Here's Pritchard. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Mohamed Bamba with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Orlando making some changes. Wendell Carter comes in for Bamba. And it's Ross in for Markelle Fultz. Williams, he's checked in for the Celtics. Neesmith comes in for Pritchard.
And 1 step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
Now, here's Neesmith. Cole Anthony unable to get his last shot to go in. And here is Neesmith. Pass to Williams. Here's Tatum. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top.
This quarter has been hit or miss for him. Mostly miss.
Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game, that sixth sense for when to rise up and deter those shots. Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, bounce to the ounce, Greg, yeah. Showing off the bunnies. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Celtics lead by 2. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Isaac and Carter are manning the post position. Anthony is out there with Green, and it's Ross in at the small forward position. That's who's out there for Orlando. Brown jams it in.
You can't teach that. Brown just showing off his incredible dunking ability.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
And it's Jonathan Isaac with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Celtics leading by 4. Outside Tatum. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And you think about the potential of Tatum. I mean, once he has strength, particularly in the lower half, well, he's going to be a load inside.
Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Drives to the hoop, and he slams it down right on top of Jonathan Isaac.
That's amazing, the creativity. And you see how fluid an athlete Tatum is.
And it's Green with the jam.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Outside Tatum. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got 4 rebounds in this game.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Now, here's Nesmith. Not a lot of room. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Green. That's foul number 2 for him. For the Magic, Ahmed Bamba, he's checked in for Carter. Mullen comes in for Terrence Ross. And it's Fulton for Cole Anthony. Then for the Celtics, Thompson, he's checked in for Robert Williams. Harrell comes in for Moses Brown. And it's Pritchard in for Tatum. Now, here's Nesmith. And that one hits back iron.
And, guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Come on, you can't be selfish. You got to be willing to make the next pass. Otherwise, you just predict it. Awesome focus from the crafty guard. Folks relishing any opportunity he gets to take big shots.
No good from outside. The Magic trail by 4. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. It's stolen by Brown. Pass to Nesmith. Busted. No good that time either.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
This isn't like him, and he knows it. The best thing they can do is try to get him more easy looks.
Tipped away. It's stolen by Fultz. And now it's Green running. He can go all the way. Feeds it to Bamba. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Pritchard passes to Thompson. No good that time. Mullen with the defensive effort. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Magic. Mullen kicks to Fultz. Launches it. It drops.
Yeah,
sensational bucket to put them within 1.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
That's why they put the ball in his hands. They know they can count on him to make crucial shots.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They lead by 1. 54 seconds left in the fourth. And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Jaylen Brown.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Okay. Thank you, Kevin. During the last break, got to listen in on Ime Udoka's huddle with his team. He told him, hey, this game is there for you, but we got to go get it. 50-50 balls, getting to the basket. We have to give it all right now. Kevin?
Yeah! Thank you, David. So, guys, it comes down to this.
Time for your stars to shine.
There's the pass to Pritchard. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Isaac. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Green, the pass to Isaac. Dishes it to Bamba. Here's Fultz. And so it's Boston scraping by with the win. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
Game 7 defeated.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Jason. Congrats on the win. It was a slow start on offense, so what got you guys going in the second half?
You know, Coach told us we didn't deserve to make any shots. You know, we were too tense. We weren't having any fun. You know, we started having a lot more fun second half. Guys were smiling and cheering, and we had some shots.
Well, it's good to know that if you smile, you make shots. I'll keep that in mind. Congrats, man. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for being with us. So long, everyone.